Imam Ghazali, may Allah have mercy on him, said, Allah Ta'ala does not need structured thoughts, organized reasoning, or waiting for time to pass in order to manage affairs, bring things into existence, create or make things happen. Far from it. All of his commands are executed immediately. Execution means action. Action means that when he wills something, it happens instantly. In pre-eternity, he has already willed what will happen and when. This is the universal will. And when the time comes for something to exist, he manifests a specific will and power over it. This is called execution, tanfith. What does he say? In a verse from Surah An-Nahl, he states that the event of the last hour will not take any time at all. But think about it. If you were to demolish a damaged building, a 4-story, 5-story, maybe 6 or 7-story building, how many precautions would you need to take? You have to ensure it doesn't collapse in the wrong direction, that it doesn't cause harm here or there. How many workers would be needed? You'd need an excavator, a bulldozer, additional equipment like demolition equipment and tools. It would take so much time, but the heavens, the 7 heavens, the 7 earths, all these mountains, the destruction, burning, and annihilation of all these worlds, turning them to dust and smoke. Allah says He will uproot the mountains and leave the earth completely level. No bends, no bumps. You won't see anything at all. Not even the smallest hill from the mountains of the world will remain. How does this happen in an instant? He says that the coming of the last hour will be like the blink of your eye, or even closer than that in your perception. And for Allah, it is neither this way nor that. It is beyond such comparisons. That is why Allah's management, governance, and execution of what He wills are instantaneous. What does that mean? When He wills something, it happens immediately. There is no before or after, no preparation, no planning, no projects. And what does He say? When we decree a thing, we only say to it, be, and it is. Kun fayakun. There is no speech involved here. There is only will. When He wills it, it happens instantly. That is why no task distracts Allah Ta'ala from another. What does that mean? For example, if 2 people speak at the same time while we are listening, we can't understand either of them. If 3 people speak at once, no one can understand anything. When we look at one place, we can't see another. When we look in one direction, we cannot see the other. If we look ahead, we cannot see behind. If we look behind, we cannot see in front. When we speak, we have to say one thing first, then the next, then the next. If we want to think about something, we cannot contemplate 3 or 5 different things at the same time. You focus on one topic, but if you switch to another topic, the first one disappears. Nothing remains in your mind. But Allah is not like that. One task does not interfere with another. Hearing one thing does not prevent Him from listening to another. Seeing one thing does not stop Him from seeing something else. At the same moment, He knows everything happening in all realms. He hears everything being said. He knows what is in the hearts. The hearts indeed, I forget what passed through my own heart just a minute ago. I have no idea what is passing through someone else's heart. Think about it. 8.5 billion people, billions of jinn, angels. What is coming to each of their minds? What is crossing their thoughts? Would the Creator not know? He creates what comes to their minds, what enters their hearts, and what comes to their tongues. That is why when it comes to Allah, there is no need for structured thoughts, waiting for time to pass, managing processes, making plans, organizing ideas, or setting up preparations, planning projects, making preparations and such, introductions and so on. Such things can never be imagined about Allah Ta'ala. Exalted is He. No task distracts Him from another.